Welcome into the stream of the Phillies and Pirates Battle, Pennsylvania. Here, I'm Preston Vargas. Should be set for a good one. The Phillies come to this one at 22 and 23. They've won their last 5 series since the firing of Rod Thompson. Don Mattingly's done a great job in relief. Last night they won 11-9 against this Pirates team in extra innings. As we get a look at the standings. So, Phillies creeping back into it after a bad start, but they are still 4.5 games outside of the wild card spot. But Pittsburgh 2.5 games sitting outside the wild card. After a decent start to the season, they're a bit spotty. Their past 10 games, they're 5-5 in that span. But on Armed Forces Day, the Phillies and the Pittsburgh Pirates, of course, across rivalry weekend in Major League Baseball. Schwarber hit 2 homers last night. Of course, the big story with Bryce Harper going 4 for 5. 2 runs batted in and scored a run himself. But let's take a look at the pitchers on the mound tonight for this afternoon's game. Christopher Sanchez, 4-2 record for the Phillies, 2.11 ERA. Going against Bubba Chandler, who's 1-4 this season with a 4.62 ERA. So we'll see how he does here. As Paul Skeens is on the mound tomorrow afternoon for the Pittsburgh Pirates. So, typically goes around 5 innings. That's what he's done the past few games. For Christopher Sanchez, he'll probably go 7-8 innings. As Christopher Sanchez is warming up. We'll take one more break. First pitch is coming up next. All right, we are back. Let's get the starting lineups in here. Leading off for the Phillies is Trey Turner. Kyle Schwarber is the designated hitter today. Batting second, Bryce Harper. Batting third, Alec Bohm batting fourth. Brandon Marsh batting fifth. Adolis Garcia batting sixth. Bryson Stott batting seventh. JT Realmuto batting eighth. And Justin Crawford batting ninth. Defensive lineup for the Pirates with Henry Davis, the catcher, former #1 overall pick. Him and Bubba Chandler are the battery for today. The infield looks like this. At first base, Ryan O'Hearn. Second will be Brandon Lau. Nick Gonzalez at third. And at short is the rookie Connor Griffin. Outfield with O'Neal Cruz in center. Brian Reynolds in left. And Jared Triolo in right. So key player to look out is Alec Bohm, who is on a 6-game hitting streak right now with an OPS of 536. Batting .391 during that 6-game hitting streak. Then Bubba Chandler in 8 starts this season. He has a 1-4 record, 4.62 ERA in 39 innings, 34 strikeouts, 27 walks, 6 homers allowed. The opponent's batting average is .210. So he is serviceable. It just depends on if the Pirates can score enough runs to get the win. A lot of people in Pittsburgh think this is their year to make the postseason for the first time. I don't think they've made the playoffs this decade. So Jared Triolo getting his first career start in outfield. He played 2 innings in right field in 2024, and that's where he will be this afternoon. So we are getting ready for the second game of our baseball doubleheader. And just a reminder, we have hockey tonight as the Buffalo Sabres take on the Montreal Canadiens at 8 o'clock tonight. Game 6 of that series. So Trey Turner's at the plate, getting set. And here we go. Chandler to pitch. That's a fly ball to right, a diving catch. Nope, it's diving up for Triolo. It's going to be a base hit to start off on the first pitch of the ball game. So Trey Turner with a leadoff single. Nearly had it there. His first play in the outfield since 2024. Made his first career start. Didn't expect to have action early. So Kyle Schwarber at the plate. 237 batting average. Opponent's OPS 1010. So misses for a ball. That one misses high. Ball 2. Poor Schwarber had 2 homers last night. Here we go. The 2-0 down the middle. Ball 1 or strike 1. So the count is 2-1 with a runner on first. No one out. 2-1. Misses high. 3-1. Three-one pitch. Called strike 2. That might have been one worth the challenge if you're Kyle Schwarber, but I guess not. So the count is 3-2, no one out. We'll see if they put him on first. I don't know. Chandler with a quick throw to first. Nothing to it there. And a 3-2 pitch to Schwarber. Fouls it back. Of course, last night for Schwarber, like I mentioned, 2 homers in the game. So the count is full now, 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. Turner's looking to steal it, and he'll get in without the throw. So the Phillies have a runner in scoring position. As that was ball 4. Schwarber is on first now. So Bryce Harper had a 4-hit game last night. Comes into the batter's box. So runners at first and second, no one out for Bryce Harper. Here's the pitch. Misses high, ball 1. This season, 45 games for Bryce Harper, 282 batting average, 906 OPS. 1-0. His side 2-0. Of course, looking at Don Mattingly. Is trying to steer the Phillies in the right direction. They've won their last 5 series. 2-0 down the middle. 2-1. Now 2-1, and they'll throw it back. It's good timing there for Connor Griffin. Now 2-1 pitch to Harper, misses inside 3-1. So they'll have Alec Bohm on deck for the Phillies. 3-1 to Hartman. Harper sends this one deep to center. And no one's going to do it straight away center. That's a home run for Bryce Harper. A 3-run shot. And the Phillies take a 3-0 lead. A lot of Phillies fans in the stands here this afternoon. So 457-foot homer. What, 457 feet off the batter's eye to straightaway center. No doubt about it. That is his 11th homer of the season. Alec Bohm at the plate, batting .195. So the Pirates already down 3-0 after there hasn't been an out yet. That is down low 2-0. 2-0 pitch. Called strike. Strike one. Two one pitch. Ground ball up the middle. And there is the first out for the Pirates. So Alec Boehm goes down. Brandon Marsh to the plate now. Chandler looking to get through this inning. Already 17 pitches, only one out. 336 batting average for Brandon Marsh. He's doing pretty good. Here we go. 1-0 pitch. Fouls it off. 1-1. Okay, here's the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off to the back. 1-2. So Brandon Marsh is fourth in the majors in batting average. Okay, Nada Lopez and the Marlins, Shea Langeliers of the A's, and Ilodorma Vargas of Arizona. That one misses 2-2. Yeah, an RBI double in the 10th inning last night. And that's a swing and a miss. First strikeout for Bubba Chandler. Now, Adolis Garcia will come to the plate. So, Bubba Chandler with 22 pitches. That first pitch misses high. 1-0. Second pitch misses inside and high, 2-0. So Adolis Garcia, 44 games this season, 220 batting average, 4 homers, 13 RBI. Ground, and that's a foul ball down the middle. 2-1. Garcia calls time. This looks like Bryson Stott is next up here for the Phillies. 2-1 pitch outside, 3-1. Now 3-1 count to Garcia, swung on a miss, strike two. And the count is full at 3-2. Three-two pitch, fouled off. And 3-2, swung on a miss, strike three. So Bubba Chandler gets out of that, but not before allowing a 3-run homer to Bryce Harper back in the first. So we'll stay right here. So let's get the starting lineup here for Pittsburgh. It'll be O'Neal Cruz to lead off. And batting second is Connor Griffin, the shortstop. Ryan, Brian Reynolds batting third. Designated hitter today is Marcell Ozuna. He's batting fourth. Ryan O'Hearn batting fifth. Nick Gonzalez batting sixth. Brandon Lau batting seventh. Jared Triolo batting eighth. And the catcher Henry Davis batting ninth. Let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Phillies, led by Christopher Sanchez. He'll be on the battery with JT Realmuto. Infield is Bryce Harper at first, Bryson Stott at second, Trey Turner at short, and Alec Boehm at third. The outfield is Brandon Marsh in left, Justin Crawford in center, and Adolis Garcia in right field. So we'll take a quick break and we'll be right back. All right, we are back. O'Neal Cruz is at the plate, going against Christopher Sanchez in 43 games. He's batting .265, 10 homers on the year. And the 1-0 down the middle, strike one. So the pitch from Sanchez, swung on a miss, strike two. Thought he should have waited on that one. But it is going to be strike two to him. 1-2 pitch. Called strike three. O'Neal Cruz down on strikes to start this one off. And now the rookie Connor Griffin. So looking at the starting defense for Philadelphia: Alec Boehm, Brandon Marsh, Trey Turner, Christopher Sanchez, Justin Crawford, Brian Stott, Adolis Garcia, Bryce Harper, and JT Realmuto. Didn't say their positions in order. But it is Connor Griffin at the plate, the rookie, making his debut, number one prospect coming into 2026. Now here's the 1-0. That is a called strike, strike one. And it's a ball, 1-2. Griffin's going to call time. One, two. That one misses. 2-2. Here we go. The 2-2 pitch. Swung on a miss. Strike three. Now Now 2 away for the Pirates. Now it is Brian Reynolds at the plate. Reynolds at the plate. First pitch. Called strike 1. The 0-1. It's a grounder to Sanchez. The throw to first in time. So quick bottom half of the inning for the Phillies. And we'll be right back. And welcome back. Today is Armed Forces Day across Major League Baseball. Of course, today every team is wearing camouflaged hats. Bryson Stott is at the plate, batting .222 to start. That's fouled away. 0-2. And that's on the outside, 1-2. And the 1-2 pitch fouled off on the changeup there. So fly ball to center and playable for O'Neal Cruz. So Stott sat down to begin the second, and Real Muto's coming to the plate. So it's JT Realmuto batting .231, only 1 homer on the season in 27 games, 8 RBI. On the inside, 1-0. Called strike. Strike one. The 1-1 on the inside. 2-1. And 3-1 to Realmuto. And a walk there for JT Realmuto. Draws ball 4. Now Justin Crawford is coming to the plate. First pitch, he called strike. Strike one. And that's popped up left field. It's playable for Reynolds and makes the play. 2 gone for the Phillies at the top of the second. And a strike for Trey Turner. We go back to the top of the order for Philadelphia. That misses low. 1-1. And ball 2. 2-1 the count. Now the count is 3-1. And a strike 3-2. Could have challenged that. I don't know why he didn't. So the count is 3-2 to Trey Turner. And he'll walk him. So runners on first and second. Kyle Schwarber, the National League leader in home runs this season, with 20 homers. And fouled off. 0-1. Fouls it off. 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Misses low. 1-2. A near pickoff attempt at second. That's a fair ball down the right field line. And Real Muto is going to come in to score. An RBI double. The ball gets bobbled and another run scores. Trey Turner comes in and it's 5-0 Phillies. So 2-run score there on a RBI double for an RBI single for Kyle Schwarber. So they charged Triolo with an error on the throw. So I think they intentionally walked Bryce Harper. So Alec Bohm will go to the plate here with 2 outs and a 5-0 lead. Bohm takes it inside. 1-0. Now the 1-0 pitch. Called strike. Strike 1. Count 1-2 for Alec Bohm. Runners on first and second with 2 outs. Good day to you. Thank you for watching. So it's 2-2. So it looks like they're making a call to the bullpen. We might get some action. 2-2 pitch. Bohm fouls it off. Count remains. 2-2. Bohm pops it up. And O'Hearn is there for it. And the 2 more runs for the Phillies in this half of the inning. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be back after this. All right, we are back. Doesn't look like much action in the bullpen. But Christopher Sanchez back out there. That first pitch is a sinker to Marcell Ozuna. And here we go. The 0-1 misses outside. 1-1. So they're talking in the Pittsburgh bullpen. Doesn't look like much action right now. Swung on a miss. Strike 2. This season, 38 games, 188. Batting average, 5 homers, 16 RBI. Now the 1-2. Swung and a miss, strike 3. Another strikeout for Christopher Sanchez. So Ryan O'Hearn coming into the game here. The veteran Ryan O'Hearn. So it's called strike 1-0. Fly ball for O'Hearn into left. And Braden Marsh plays that. 2 outs. So 5 up, 5 down for Sanchez. First pitch on the inside, 1-0. That's grounded to third. And Bohm recovers, gets the throw to first, and that will do it for the second. 3 up, 3 down in the top of the second, in the bottom of the second. We'll be right back. All right, we are back. It is Brandon Marsh at the plate to start the top of the third. And that misses outside, 1-2. Of course, Paul Skeens is going to start tomorrow for the Pirates. The 1-2 fouled off third base side. So Brandon Marsh struck out in the first. Bubba Chandler already up to 65 pitches. 1-2, that's a ground ball to second. Flip to first in time. The first out of the third. So Adolis Garcia at the plate for the Phillies. He's got a 1-0 count here. One. So the plate umpire is coming out to talk to the pitcher, Bubba Chandler. It looks like he slipped on the mound there. And that's what was happening. On the 1-1, misses low, 2-1. And 3-1, that misses. That's a slice to shortstop. The rookie can't handle it, but rebounds for the throw in time to get Garcia at first. Let's get some Major League scoring updates. Cardinals up 3-1 over the Royals. Rockies up 3-2 over the Diamondbacks. That's in the bottom of the fifth. Bottom third. Nationals 3-0 over the Baltimore Orioles. And still scoreless middle of the third. Marlins and Rays. So Bryson Stott at the plate. First pitch is a called strike 1-0. A 1 pitch. Popped up. Third base side. And he's down there to make the play at third. So we go to the bottom half of the third. 3-0 lead. Or 5-0 lead for the Phillies. All right, home half of the third. And that's a strike on 1. And the 0-1. Grounded back. 0-2. And that is a called strike 3. First out. Fourth strikeout for Christopher Sanchez. So looks like Evan Sisk is in the bullpen warming up. Not even a third of the way through. We're already getting we might get a pitching change for the Pirates. Of course, what can you expect down 5-0? It's a strike one. This Jared Triolo is at the plate. So 1-1 is the count right now. Now here's the 2-1. That is a strike two. 2-2 the count now. And that's strike three. Henry Davis is the last hope for Pittsburgh if they don't want to be sat down all 9 times in the order. It's a fly ball deep to center. Back is Crawford, and he makes the play. So 9 up, 9 down for Christopher Sanchez and the Phillies. And the third will be right back. All right, we are back. New pitcher in. For the Pirates is Evan Sisk. So Triolo is moving in from right field to first. So it looks like Rhino Hearn left the game. So he's taken out of the game, replaced by Nick York, who goes into right field. So Triolo will transition to first base. And Pittsburgh just lost a challenge on the ABS. So they have one challenge remaining the rest of the way. Fouls it off, 1-2. So there's one challenge remaining. It's fly ball to left. Reynolds under it. And it's out. So let's see, Rhino Hearn. It's like he is grimacing. But hopefully nothing serious for him. That one misses outside. 1-0. That sinker will go outside, 2-0. Justin Crawford 0 for 1, flew out in the second. That's a called strike, strike one. Let's see that one again. Yep, just grazed the zone. Outside, 3-1. Three one to Crawford. Outside, ball 4. So Justin Crawford will take first. Go back to the top of the order for the third time. First pitch to Turner is a strike. Trey Turner 1 for 1 with a single walk and 2 runs scored in the game. Fouls that one off, 1-1. The 1-1 pitch to Turner. Fouled off on the right field side. It's 1-2. One-two pitch. Pitched high, and the stolen base for Crawford. Diving first and face first in the second. Great jump there. Sixth stolen base of the season for Justin Crawford. The 2-2 ground ball fell.
Turner won the batting title by hitting .304 last year. The only National League player to hit 300 last season.
The 2-2. On the outside, 3-2.
6th in the American League. Before Turner won the batting title in 2021, the previous Philly to win the title was Richie Ashburn in 1958.
And that one's fouled off again. Count remains 3-2.
Three-time All-Star.
Phillies have that runner in scoring position
Seager and Rookie of the Year voting back in 2000.
with one out.
First round pick of the Padres out of NC State, 2014.
A 3-2 pitch.
Another foul.
Fouls it back.
3-2 on Trey Turner.
A 3-2 pitch. It's ground to second. Third first in time for the second out of the ball game. Crawford advances to third. Now Schwarber up to the plate. Had that RBI single back in the his last time up. And of course, last night he had 2 homers.
Doubled in the second inning. They're driving a run. OPS over 1,000.
They're going to pitch to both of them. I thought they were going to give him a point by him. I saw the start the clock thing, and I thought it was a point by him.
First pitch on the outside, 1-0.
It's a tough decision with these two guys.
The 1-0. Outside, 2-0.
Splits in terms of what each guy hits against lefties. It really matters right now because no matter who you throw, both these guys are so hot.
Guys are hot when they're on a streak. It's
Now 2-0 pitch outside, 3-0.
to that maybe as much as the splits.
Bryce Harper is on deck, who was intentionally walked his last time up. A miss is called strike.
Way there. Move.
Kyle Schwarber 1 for 1, walk, double, run, and an RBI. Swung, a miss, strike 2.
3-2.
The up high fastball swung underneath it a little bit.
3-2 count. Swung on and missed. Sis gets out of that jam. Or Sis gets out, goes from 0-3 or 3-0 to striking him out. We'll be right back. All right, we go back to the top of the order with O'Neal Cruz. Pirates still looking for their first hit of the ball game. The first pitch is a strike. So Christopher Sanchez, only 29 pitches and went through the whole order. On the outside, 1-1.
Got 5 strikeouts, and he still has only 30 pitches.
1-1. Misses inside, 2-1.
2-1 here.
Shutout roll. Liking the opponents. A's, Rockies, 8 innings, 7 innings. Pirates through 3.
2-1. Missing low, 3-1.
National League Player of the Week last week.
Now 3-1 to Cruz. Called strike. Strike 2. 3-2 is the count now. Just grazed the corner there.
Doesn't give up a run in 23 2/3 innings.
3-2. Swung and a miss. Strike 3.
Strikes out another. Connor Griffin coming to the plate. We go down to Dan.
So Connor Griffin come to the plate.
Back to February when Bryce Harper had a chance to watch Connor during a spring training game, and after a hard hit ball by the rookie, Bryce said, "That kid is going to be a stud." When I asked if he could offer the 20-year-old any advice, he said, "I would just tell him to be himself." Now, Connor told me yesterday it was pretty cool to hear that, especially since he grew up watching Bryce and is now playing with him.
And here we go. The first pitch down in the dirt.
Bryce probably
1-0.
trying to pull him in different directions throughout his career, and he's probably found the most success just sticking to who he is. Carter said he'll definitely use the advice and is always open to taking the advice from the older guys because they stuck around for a reason. I like that.
Yeah, it's nice to be recognized.
That misses 1-1.
He knows talent. Number 1 overall pick in 2010 was Harper. Made his debut as a 19-year-old in April of 2012.
Now Harper,
That is a ball. Ball 2. 2-1 the count now.
we were hearing about him when he was still playing in Nevada.
Yeah. Talk about 2 of the most highly touted prospects in baseball in the last
So that's
2+
fouled off to the back. 2-2.
Griffin. Harper, Rookie of the Year. The All-Star team, his first season, big leagues.
2-2. Griffin grounds one to second. The throw to first is in time. 11 up, 11 down.
Perfect baseball for Christopher Sanchez.
Nice and aggressive, throwing a lot of strikes into, I think, a changeup there. Got the ground ball on it. He's got a nice cushion. You don't have to worry about somebody hitting a double or a home run or something like that.
Now here is Brian Reynolds.
If he happens to fall behind, which he's really not,
Swung on a miss. Strike 1.
he can take a shot at the middle part of the plate. Just get it out of ball somewhere.
That's a fly ball deep to right. Giving chase, and it's a base hit for Brian Reynolds' first hit of the ball game. It's a double for Reynolds. That's the first hit of the ball game for Pittsburgh. So it ends the perfect game, ends the no-hitter for Christopher Sanchez.
Reynolds doubles with 2 outs. First base runner. 6 doubles for him. Continues to see the ball very well.
Ozuna could do something special here.
Yeah, we're seeing maybe the keys to the game from Bob.
Get us back in this game.
Bullpen.
Everything going their way.
Ozuna.
Perhaps maybe a long ball or at least an extra base hit. Kind of gets us off the canvas.
That's a strike, 2-1.
Both Ozuna and Reynolds talking about good career numbers versus Sanchez.
So count 2-1. Misses low, 3-1.
Time to see if pitcher is on a roll. Not allowing base runners. Suddenly they lose that rhythm a little bit when they get somebody on.
So 3-1 is the count to Ozuna. Swung on a miss.
Big hack in the
Strike 2. 3-2 is the count now.
Six strikeouts for Sanchez.
So Sanchez has 6 strikeouts. 3-2 pitch. Swung on a miss. Strike 3.
And fired up.
That is the 4th. Still 5-0 lead, but the Pirates got their first hit of the game. 1 left on for the Pirates. We'll be right back after this. All right, we are back looking at StatCast for Bryce Harper's homer. 457 feet. So he is at the plate again, Bryce Harper is. That's a ball, 1-1. Sisk is still out there for another inning.
After getting Realmuto to fly out, the alternative ground out and struck out Schwarber in the fourth.
Now the 1-1 to Harper. That's fouled off.
Harper and
1-2.
conversation during spring training discussing Connor Griffin. Like Griffin, made his major league debut at the age of 19 in 2012.
And that is fouled off.
22 homers that year, 59 RBIs.
Count remains 1-2.
His first 7 years in DC and then signed that mega contract with the Phillies as a free agent March of 2019. 13 years, $330 million.
You could certainly say that he lived up to the hype.
That one's missed. 2-2.
Wasn't really thrilled, I guess, with what the president of baseball lost Dave Dombrowski.
So Isaac Matson is in the bullpen for Pittsburgh.
Pirates man, he was up late. 10th inning last night.
That's a swung on a miss for Harper's. That's strike 3 and 1 away for the Phillies.
He might not be, or he certainly didn't have an elite year last season. And that strikeout was presented by Powers, protecting the batters, preserving the future. This striking out Schwarber and Harper.
So now here's Alec Boehm, 0 for 2 today. That is going to be a ball. 1-0. So Alec Boehm, he's 0 for 2. The ground out and a foul out. 1-0 pitch. Fly ball for Boehm. Deep to left. Into the gap. And lands on the warning track for a base hit. Boehm is into second for a double. And with 1 out, Alec Boehm at second. Phillies have a chance to extend the lead here.
He could really make that Philly offense much better. He starts clicking. Off to a slow start. Right there in the middle of all the good left-handed hitters.
Over 300.
So the 5th double this season for Alec Boehm.
2 of 3 from the Red Sox.
And now you have Brandon Marsh at the plate. First pitch called strike 1.
Ball has been moved around the lineup once to try and get him going by both Rob Thompson and Don Mattingly.
The 0-1 swung on a miss, strike 2 to Brandon Marsh.
Today it's Dusty Wathan with Mattingly attending his son's graduation.
I didn't realize Don Mattingly is not there. He's at his son's graduation this weekend. And that one misses. 1-2.
People in baseball know the Phillies know that well enough to say, don't give this up. That he is the leader.
So it is Dusty Wathan who takes over. For today in the dugout. So Adolis Garcia is on with 2 outs.
Kelly's going to go to the righty.
And it looks like they're going to go with the right-hander here for the Pirates.
7 batters.
So we'll take a break. Runner on second, 2 outs. All right, we are back. Runner on second for the Phillies as we have a pitching change. As Isaac Matson in the game in 19 games this season, 17 innings pitched, 7 holds, 4.67 ERA. And that is a ball, 1-0. The 1-0 swung on and fouled for Phillies Garcia. So he struck out and ground out his first 2 appearances. One pitch, swung on and fouled off, 1-2.
17 of the first 32 games for the Pirates.
One-two pitch, fouled off.
His first outing since last Sunday in San Francisco. Right
So the count remains at 1-2.
hurt when he was pulled from the game.
The 1-2 pitch, swung on a miss, strike 3. We're halfway through this one with the Phillies up 5-0. Take a break, we'll be right back. All right, we are back. They just did the pierogi races in Pittsburgh. And
She's going to win this thing. Who does win it there? Bacon Burt. Binos. I actually saw Potato Pete high-fiving.
so we go to the bottom of the 5th.
The right field seat, so he obviously didn't care. Distracted.
That first pitch is a strike, 1-0, or 0-1. Now it's York at the for the first time today. Boom, throws to first for the first out of the game. Now Nick Gonzalez at the plate.
Tampa Bay.
He's 0-1 right now. First pitch, grounded foul.
Gonzalez bounced to third his first time.
It'll be a good matchup tomorrow's game.
Sure will be.
Wheeler and Skeens. Star starters.
The 0-1.
Brandon Lau
Misses inside down low. 1-1.
looking to get something going here against Christopher Sanchez.
The 1-1 pitch. That's drilled for a base hit for Nick Gonzalez. He'll go to first for a single. With 1 out. Brandon Lau's going to have a runner on to work with here.
Breaking ball. Brought the head back to.
So look at this again. Off the breaking ball. Gets a piece on it.
Wrecked the scoreboard 25 consecutive innings without allowing a run now for Christopher Sanchez. Lau struck out.
So Lau, he struck out early in the ball game. That's a ground ball. Step on the bag at second, throw to first in time for the double play. So we end the fifth. No runs scored. Still 5-0 to the Phillies. All right, we are back. Batson's still in the ball game, and Stott is at the plate. He's 0 for 2 with a fly out and a foul out.
Stott, Realmuto, Crawford, bottom third of the order.
It's the bottom third of the order for the Phillies here. That one misses. 1-1. 1-1 pitch. That's a called strike, strike 2.
Spent at the end of April. The 15 and the third scoreless innings. The Cardinals broke that up. His first career win was against the Phillies last year here in June.
1-2 pitch. Fouled off. We'll do it again. 1-2.
Phillies with a 3 spot in the first on the Harper homer. Schwarber doubled in the second, and
The 1-2 pitch in the ground. 2-2.
Reeling out at first. So Hearn leaving with right quad discomfort.
So Hearn leaving with right quad discomfort. So he is done for today. The 2-2 is outside.
Chance to win
3-2.
series. Pretty remarkable. They lost 6 straight series. All the troubles and problems in Philly, they have rebounded in a big way.
3-2 on the outside.
They secured a 6th consecutive series win.
Stott will go to first. And Real Muto's at the plate. No outs, runner on.
Furniture and mattress.
Nobody sells Lazy Boy for less than Levin.
Greg, the lineup, their roster, the starting pitching that they have, you wonder really is what happened early on.
Yeah, how'd they lose?
I mean, yeah, that was the thing. Roster-wise, they're in great shape.
First pitch called strike. Strike one.
You just wonder what was going on when they couldn't seem to
So
win.
JT Realmuto is 0 for 1. He had a walk in the second and scored.
Lost the manager of the job.
Batting average of 228. It's a fly ball for Realmuto to center, and Cruz makes the play.
They're looking pretty formidable.
Hitter in the league coming into the series. There's Marsh.
So Justin Crawford at the plate, the 9-hole hitter coming in here. 1 out, runner on. Here's the pitch. Missing outside,
9 games over the Phillies.
but it's going to be a called strike.
31.
Surprised there wasn't a challenge.
9 winning percentage. Best in baseball.
The 0-1, swung and a miss, strike 2.
National League Central Division, despite the fact the Pirates lost last night. Still 24-21. Tied with the Reds. 3 games over 500. Cubs 29-16.
The 0-2,
Pirates
fouls it off left side.
in the division. Brewers and Cardinals 2.5 back.
Still 0-2.
This series of this homestand tomorrow afternoon. Bob mentioned the matchup Skeens versus Wheeler, and then it's
So right now in the NL Central, the Pirates 5 games back from the Cubs for first.
the series for the Pirates.
Yeah,
The Cardinals
important
swept them in
series.
a 4-game series here a couple weeks ago.
I see that going to St. Louis.
And ball in the ground. And Stott will stay put at first.
Scott away. Cardinals were 4-2 winners at home today over the Royals.
Battle of Missouri.
Rivalry.
1-2. Ground ball to short. Throw to second in time. Throw to first is not in time.
Justin Crawford,
So Crawford
so Turner will bat.
will be at first. On the fielder's choice, Trey Turner is coming to the plate.
Just too much speed to turn that. Kind of see that Griffin had to give a little ground, kind of took a step back, get a longer look at that hawk, and then
So Trey Turner fouls that one back.
if you have a slow runner in it, those things usually not cost you a double play, but I think a faster guy like Crawford, tough to double him if you give ground.
The 0-1. Grounded foul on the left side. Now the 0-2. Fouled off third base side.
Still 0-2 on Turner. And it might be a while for Hart. We don't know. Get that foot construction. No way to tell when that'll get cleared up, when he'll get back to baseball activity. So now it's Henry Davis and Andy Rodriguez. Don Kelly will figure out playing time.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Popped up right side, and Triolo can't make the play. Hits the netting.
Flexibility. And he took it.
And the count is 0-2.
At least first base anyway, for sure.
Still 0-2.
Now here we go. The 0-2 to Matt Turner.
Well, Davis tells Matson to step off. That clock was winding down.
He'll step off to call time. The 0-2. And that's in the dirt. Stott will advance to second. They'll go into scoring position.
Mad at himself there. He picked that ball up and just slammed it down.
Five pass balls charged against Pirates.
Well, that was Crawford that's going to second.
Closest in the league. The Nationals catchers have 6.
Backup slider.
Swing on miss. Strike 3 for Trey Turner. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Still 5-0 Phillies. All right, we are back. Still a 5-0 lead for the Phillies. Triolo at the plate. First pitch is a ball. Sanchez still pitching a shutout. See if the Pirates do anything here. That's sliced and fouled on the right side. He's 0 for 1 today. He struck out back in the third. The 1-1. Fouled third base side. So Yohan Ramirez warmed up in the Pirates bullpen. I think he's going to be the next guy up. It's popped up, second base side, and plays made. One away.
Christopher Sanchez mentioned that he finished runner-up to Paul Skeens last year, finishing 13-5, 2.50 ERA in terms of.
Now Henry Davis comes up to the plate now.
At the break last year, he was 8-2 with a 2.50 ERA. Still, the Phillies' classy move gave him his $50,000 All-Star bonus.
Yeah, the year that Raymond left.
And called strike, strike one.
So that would have to be kind of an unusual occurrence.
The All-Star game, by the way, this year is in Philadelphia.
That's a ball, 1-1.
Ball is strike. Way things are going, the Pirates might have a number of candidates.
As a reminder, this year the All-Star game is in Philadelphia
Patch, Philly sleeves.
at Citizens Bank Park. That's lined out to third for Henry Davis, so 2 away. I go back top of the order, O'Neal Cruz.
He has allowed 2 hits, 2 base runners. Reynolds doubled in the
So
fourth.
2 hits, 2 base runners for Christopher Sanchez.
Gonzalez singled with 1 out last inning. Cruz has
He's playing a great game so far. Here we go, O'Neal Cruz. First pitch is grounded and foul. Struck out twice in this one.
4 hits for the Phils, no runs, 2 hits for the Pirates. Chandler, Sisk, Matson on the mound for the Bucks today, and it's all Christopher Sanchez for the Phillies.
And now the 0-1 called strike, strike 2.
Strike called in order to spur the career victory against Pittsburgh.
The 0-2 called strike 3. O'Neal Cruz down on strikes for the 3rd time today.
He goes down against Sanchez.
So we end the 6th, still 5-0. All right, we are back. Still a 5-0 lead for the Phillies as we go to the bottom to the last 3 innings of this one. Of course, today is Armed Forces Day across Major League Baseball. Teams wearing their camouflage hats. So, Kyle Schwarber at the plate facing Yohan Ramirez. 18 games this season, 3.96 ERA. And called strike 2. So Schwarber 1 for 2. The walk double, run and RBI. And the check swing is Schwarber strikes out. So Bryce Harper back up at the plate. He had that home run back in the first inning to open this one up. So he struck out in the 5th. Swings outside of the zone on that one. 1-2 or 0-1. And that's fouled off. 0-2.
At times, that movement works against him because he can't throw where he wants to. There's other times where, well, yeah, it's tough to hit too, tough to find. Square up.
And that's another strikeout for Bryce Harper. And Alec Bohm will head to the plate now. Swung way outside the zone there. And Bohm puts that into the outfield for a base hit into right center. He'll have a single here with 2 outs.
Nice play by Cruz. I thought that was going to be a little bit of a problem, keeping Bohm off second base with 2 outs. He got there, and of course that big arm, everybody knows about it. So if he turns to throw and you're not well on your way, you're going to stop.
It's almost like when Bohm hit the ball, I don't know, the impression he gave me was, well, Cruz is going to get
A pitch for Ramirez outside 1-0. Brandon Marsh is at the plate now. Let's take a look at that one again. An opposite field hit for Alec Bohm.
Further away from Cruz, move in that direction. That's when I thought, well, he's probably going to go 2.
Oh, and over the head of the rookie, Connor Griffin. Marsh in for a base hit. Now runners at first and second.
That's another run for him right there if Cruz doesn't cut that ball off in the gap.
It was a good jump there for Connor Griffin, but he wasn't getting to that. So Adolis Garcia at the plate. First pitch called strike. Strike 1. So that's going to go on the outside. 1-1. One pitch. Fouled off first base side. 1-2. So Nolis Garcia, the 1-2 count, 2 outs. Runners on first and second. The 1-2. Called strike 3. So Nolis Garcia has not had hit in the last 22 at bats, and that streak continues. Go to the middle of the 7th. We'll be right back. All right, we are back. Christopher Sanchez, only 2 hits allowed through 6 innings. No earned runs, 8 strikeouts. And that is a base hit. It's a fair ball down the third base line for Connor Griffin, and he's into second. Second hit of the series for Connor Griffin with the first pitch of this inning off of Christopher Sanchez. Let's see. Oh! Ooh! I think that was foul. Don't know if that's a revealable play or not. So that's outside 1-0. Let's take a look at this again. So hit the chalk and then hit the chalk again. So 2-0. Okay. Oh, that's marking at home plate. So Connor Griffin is 7th career double. And that's a called strike, strike 1 to Brian Reynolds. So Reynolds 1 for 2, doubled back in the 4th inning. So making slight adjustments here. 2-1 is the count. 2-1 on Reynolds. Skied into center. And will be caught by Crawford. He'll throw to third, just in case Griffin tries to tag, and he won't. So first out for the Pirates. So Marcell Ozuna is at the plate now. He's 0 for 2. And called strike 1.
That pitch count very much in order.
Yeah, it's not a problem for him right now. String a couple of hits together. Get it up there a little bit.
And called strike 2.
Starting to run out of bounce.
His highest pitch per inning was 19 back in the 4th. He's been relatively low. That was his 70th pitch of the ball game. Count 0-2 to Ozuna. Misses outside 1 and 2.
Complete games in the major leagues.
I like what I just saw. They were going to go inside with a fastball.
We'll see if we have a complete game here tonight.
It's just one pitch. Maybe that's an indicator that he's losing his sharpness.
He has thrown at least 85 pitches in every start. In fact, only one start has he not thrown at least 90 going back to his opening day start against Texas through the end of March.
1-2. Inside miss 2 and 2.
2-2.
Let's take a look at this again. 97 miles an hour.
They asked for an inside fastball just off the plate and he delivered.
2-2. In the dirt. Count is full 3-2.
Justin Lawrence.
Justin Lawrence is in the bullpen for Pirates.
Chandler went 3, gave up 5 runs, 4 earned, Sisk 1 2/3 scoreless. Matson.
So bullpen's done its job here so far, not allowing a run.
2. Couldn't get on the board here against Sanchez as that scoreless inning streak still intact.
Swung on a miss, strike 3.
It's a piece.
Oh, no, we got a piece of it. Nope, we still continue here with Marcell Ozuna at the plate.
Last team to score against Christopher Sanchez, the Giants, April 30th.
3-2. Swung on a miss, strike 3. So Ozuna is down on strikes.
Osuna
For
first.
some reason, he really enjoys getting Ozuna.
Yeah, in particular, yes.
I mean, his reaction last time he got him was like pumping his fist like it was a playoff game. And even this time, big smile on his face for strike 3 with Ozuna.
I don't know if that has anything to do with the success Osuna has had
I don't know.
against Sanchez coming into this game.
Showing some emotion.
And York is back in the game. He fouls that one off.
Down in front.
0-1.
York.
Nick York, the rookie from Newport Beach.
10 strikeout games.
He's got 1 homer, batting .205 this season. Hasn't played since Sunday. Of course, he's the pinch hitter for Ryan O'Hearn, who left the game
First complete game of the season and
with right quad discomfort.
have only been
So misses ball 1.
all in baseball this season. Andy Alcantara of the Marlins, Earl Kelly of the D-backs last night, George Kirby of the Mariners, and Bailey Ober of the Twins.
Called strike 2. His 0 for 1 grounded out back in the 5th.
Becoming as rare as a no-hitter.
1-2. Swung on a miss. Strike 3.
10th strikeout. Dominating the Pirates.
So 10th strikeout for Sanchez. We go to the 8th. We'll be right back. All right, we are back. New pitcher for the Pirates is Justin Lawrence. Facing off against Bryson Stott in the top of the 8th.
Steps up, and they certainly have.
Popped up. Left side. And foul. Down to an 0-2 count for Bryson Stott. That's a ball. And that's going to be a strike. Strike 3.
About 6 inches too short.
Yeah, that's a foul ball for Real Muto. 0-1. It's a high chopper to first to throw in time. 2 away for the Phillies here in the top of the 8th. Justin Crawford coming up. He is 0 for 2.
He's probably thinking, I'd rather have him when he's catching.
First pitch misses inside, strike 1.
5-run lead.
The 0-1, outside, 1-1.
Phillies do not walk much. Talked about that a little bit last night. Only 2 teams in the National League.
So Justin Crawford 0 for 2, walking the 4th stolen base. The 1-1, outside, 2-1 the count now. Yeah, the 3-1. 3-1 is the count now after that pitch outside. Waiting to get out of the inning here. 3-1. Fouled back. Count is full at 3-2. Three-two count. And pitch outside, fouled off to the left. So it stays 3-2 for Crawford. Oh, that's ball 4. So Crawford will take first. Now they'll face, looks like Lawrence is going to face Trey Turner here.
Pirates are open for their second 1-2-3 inning against the Phillies. Lawrence got the first 2 outs in the walk. Last inning, Ramirez got the first 2
Trey Turner with a runner on, 2 outs.
Once again, Turner at the plate with Schwarber on deck.
Schwarber is on deck. It's a fly ball deep to right. Giving chase, it's off the wall. An extra base hit for Crawford. Crawford's going to be waved in, and he'll score. It's a 6-0 lead for the Phillies. An RBI double for Trey Turner. So Kyle Schwarber's at the plate with the runner on second.
Insurance to their significant lead, even though they seem like they need much. A three-hit shutout in progress.
Looks like Phillies fans making noise here.
Away from first. What he's waiting for, but scores gonna play.
One mention this fella.
First pitch,
On Schwarber.
called strike.
Doubles for Turner.
So Trey Turner's 8th double this season. And now Schwarber, the 0-1 pitch. Fouled off into an 0-2 count.
Leading 6-0. Talked about the fact that they are now on the verge of winning yet another series. Started this season 9-19. They win this one, they get to 500. First team since the 2001 Oakland A's to reach
It's
500
popped up,
this early in the season after beginning the year 10 under
and the play is made.
and foul ground to Schwarber.
On the third base side, we go to the home half of the 8th. We'll be right back. All right, we are back. The bottom of the 8th. Is Christopher Sanchez still out there? He is. The 8th inning. There's a ground ball, base hit for Nick Gonzalez to open up the inning. The second hit of the night.
That's all you gotta give me is yes. You have a safe drive today.
We will be indeed. Base hit for Nick Gonzalez, his second hit.
Hey, Rob and I talked about you, Mom. We can't talk about you today.
Gonzalez hit
Here we go. Brandon Lau at the plate. First pitch is a called strike. Strike one.
Good to have Dan Potash with us today, by the way, this weekend. Danny P.
Danny, we'll be talking about Greg tomorrow. So get ready.
By the way, Zach Wheeler pitching tomorrow. Kevin Wheeler directing, as he's been doing.
And that is fouled off. 0-2.
Good to have Wheels with us. Here's Danny P. Not listening to us, apparently.
No.
Oh,
No, he is.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, got that. Fun year for the Penguins. Dan Potash following the Penguins all year. 0-2 on Lau.
And here we go. The 0-2 pitch to Lau.
And he strikes
And called strike three.
That's 11 strikeouts for Sanchez. Tomorrow afternoon,
So 11 strikeouts for Sanchez.
Brandon Lau kid jersey. Get your tickets at Pirates.com. Tomorrow afternoon, that your pitching matchup. Kids run the bases after the game. Family Fun Zone on Federal Street starting at 11 a.m. There's a youth baseball and softball day. All kinds of stuff going on.
So it's going to be a missed ball. 1-0.
Triolo has struck out and popped up. One shy of his career high strikeout total, Sanchez.
Swung and missed. 1-1.
He is 12 in the game 3 times. Last time was August 19th last year against the Mariners.
Still punching himself after his.
And missed outside. 2-1.
When they're not even looking at the plate.
They're just listening. Nope.
No, I'm telling you. Oh, yeah. Hearing the signs.
So it looks like got some action in the Pirates bullpen.
Can't even call them signs anymore, can we?
What should we call them?
Audio request. Like in the old days where you call in and have a song playing.
Shorten it a little bit.
And they are.
Like the SM2.
Yeah, there you go.
Actually, Lexi's SM1. 3-2 on Triolo.
So 3-2 on Triolo with a runner on first.
That he'll be here tomorrow, or SM2 this week. 3-2. There it is.
And swung on and missed. Strike two. Or strike three and out number 2. They'll send Henry Davis to the plate now.
Now he's 1 away from his career high.
So in the bullpen for the Pirates is Brandon Bidwa.
Time this season, the Pirates have faced a pitcher who has struck them out at least 10 times and not walked a man. That's incredible.
First pitch
Struck out 10 Pirates.
on the outside. 1-0.
Without a walk, April the 12th. April the 23rd, down in Arlington, Texas, Jacob deGrom struck out 10, didn't walk a man. And then in Milwaukee, Kyle Harrison, the lefty for the Brewers, struck out a dozen. No walks.
The 1-0.
26.
It's a fly ball for Davis. Near the gap. Going back. Oh, what a catch by Justin Crawford to end the inning. Let's take a look at that again. Justin Crawford on the run. Dives down and makes the play.
In 1776, America made a promise. In 1941,
So we'll take a break. 9th inning coming up. All right, top of the ninth. Back looking at the Justin Crawford catch. And they got the final out for Pittsburgh against the Pirates in the end of the eighth. So Henry Davis robbed of extra bases there. Brandon Bidwell in the game now. Made his debut this week. His Major League debut this week. So, looking to get out of it here. To give the Pirates a chance at what would be a wild comeback. So Harper challenges. And it's a strike. Call confirmed. So that's one challenge remaining for both teams. One. This is high. 2-1. He had the 3-run homer back in the first inning. That's what gave the Phillies the lead here. This is high to the outside. It's 3-1. 3-1 pitch outside, ball 4 to Bryce Harper.
Well, let's talk about Brandon Benoit and Dan Potash has more.
Yeah, Brad, this is rivalry week, and I decided to ask Brandon about his big rivalry growing up. Now, as we all know, he's from Brisbane, Queensland, in Australia, and he told me that taking on New South Wales is a big deal. And Stamford Lane, one state he didn't like very much growing up. Brandon said it all stems from the sport of rugby, where Queensland and New South Wales meet every year in the state of origin. A 3-game tournament.
Popped up left side.
But the battle between the Blues and the Maroons goes way back to the early 1900s.
And caught.
Land down under.
So the first out.
Between these two, rugby or baseball?
Brandon Marsh comes to the plate.
By the way, the 2026 version of the State of the Union, or the State of Union, kicks off in just a couple of weeks. Really cool to hear him talk about that. And trust me, he was very excited and pumped up about his Maroons.
It's
They take their sports very
Sure.
seriously.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
right.
they do.
and now they've taken baseball very seriously. They're more and more
And pitch high, 1-0.
playing the game than ever before the last several years. Going back to, it was Craig Shipley in the mid 80s. Played for the Padres a number of years, the Dodgers, and then Dave Nielsen, catcher outfielder for the Brewers a number of years.
They play a lot of cricket there too.
It's 1-1 now.
That's one of their big sports.
Of course, he's from Australia. Brandon Bidwell is.
Ball 2 strikes.
And 1 ball, 2 strikes out the foul for Marsh.
Familiar fanatic love that Harper dons.
The 1-2, fly ball to left and fouled.
He's all in, Philly.
Philly mascot. Yep, he is. Harper, who is in the 8th year of his 13-year deal, now at the age of 33.
Fouled off again. Count remains 1-2.
Brisbane, Australia. How far is that from Sydney? Just a hop, skip, and a jump?
No, it's about Brisbane's right in the middle of the East Coast. Sydney is down toward the bottom, a little further down.
Popped up, foul, left side.
On a train.
Never. Never come to.
Or hop on down.
It's an alligator.
That's your right. Yeah.
Crocodile.
Marsh floats it, and it's caught by Gonzalez at third. Now 2 away for the Phillies, as Adolis Garcia is going to come to the plate.
Here's Adolis Garcia. Well, the Phillies jumped on the Pirates with that 3 spot.
So Adolis Garcia struck out 4 times. The pitch is high. 1-0.
Pops up. Stab that one. And from down under. Good walk.
And stays low, but a called strike.
Tomorrow.
1-1. Of course, tomorrow afternoon is Paul Skeen's start for the Pirates. But tomorrow we will have the rubber game of Red Sox Braves from Atlanta at 1:35. Coming up later tonight, 8 o'clock Eastern, Game 6 of the Stanley Cup final, or Stanley Cup playoffs between the Sabres and Canadiens. Montreal looking to close out the series tonight. We'll see if they do. That's a base hit for Adolis Garcia, ending his slump there.
22 hitless drop.
So after 22 straight at-bats, Adolis Garcia finally has a hit.
Ball 98. Down a little further than that was swing and miss. Yeah, that's gotta feel good for him.
Now Bryson Stott
Good line.
at the plate now.
Broke the bat or anything like that.
Called strike 1.
0-1 on Stott. Tigers trail by 6. Popped it up.
And it's popped up
The final out.
and caught for the final out, middle of the 9th inning.
0-0 at the
Last chance for the Pirates when we come back. All right, we are back. Last chance for Pittsburgh.
Shut out the Pirates, have not walked the batter. He's been
ground ball. The first is in time. Christopher Sanchez still out there looking for the complete game here. That's the first out, so 2 outs away for him to get the shutout win and a complete game.
92. Tanner Banks just in case.
So Tanner Banks is warmed up in the bullpen just in case.
If he does finish this up, he'll be the 5th Phillies starter since 1913. Pitch a complete game shutout with 12 or more strikeouts and no walks.
So Connor Griffin at the plate. Grounds that one foul.
Only allowed at 94 pitches. Jim Budding, Steve Carlton, Kurt Schilling, and one-time Pirate Vince Velasquez, the last to do it in 2016.
It's easy to say, well, another game where we're not hitting lefties, but I don't know if this great game really tells you anything the way Sanchez is.
Whoa! Yeah, this doesn't.
That's fouled off to the Phillies dugout. And 0-2.
Everybody's okay.
Over there. 0-2 on Griffin.
So 0-2 for Griffin. Misses inside 1-2.
They have a challenge left.
Phillies do, or the Pirates do have one challenge left. Both teams do at this point. And misses inside. 2-2.
Is that what I said?
Yeah, yeah.
It's not an easy thing to say. Wheel.
Now in danger, perhaps. Swing his first walk.
They have action in the pen.
Yeah, we just showed Tanner Banks.
So they
So we'll have some action in the bullpen. It's 3-2 now.
not let it go too far over 100.
It's grounded base hit. I think that's going to be it for Sanchez.
Game for Connor Griffin.
And Connor Griffin with another hit. So he's on once again.
Two-hit game for him.
That's a fair ball down the line. And a base hit for Reynolds. And first and third.
Pirates get a man at third base for the first time.
Pirates get a man at third base for the first time. That's Connor Griffin. So, right down the line, fair ball. So they're still going to keep Sanchez in.
Really enjoying his previous 3 matchups.
So you're going to pitch for Sanchez. Ground ball foul for Ozuna.
Be the guy who breaks up the shutout. Maybe knocks him out of the game.
3 strikeouts since 3 at-bats.
So 3 strikeouts on 3 at-bats for Ozuna. The 0-1. Missing bottom right corner. 1-1.
Dusty Watson. Maybe a single on him. Probably last batter if he doesn't get him. He would
It's
like
fouled off. 1-2.
13th strikeout against Ozuna.
And strike 3. Down goes Ozuna. 1 out left. It's Nick York coming to the plate. The last batter of this one. Step 1 misses, 1-0. Missing outside, 2-0.
Nick York, who came on, Ryan O'Hearn had to leave with right quad discomfort.
That's a strike. 2-1 is the count. So chopper to short, throw to first is in time. And Christopher Sanchez with a complete game shutout. The Phillies with the win, 6-0. And the Phillies are at 500 now. And they take the first 2 of this one. They will have the rubber match tomorrow. But make sure to join us back here as the Sabres take on the Canadiens in the Stanley Cup playoffs. Coverage starts at 8 o'clock Eastern for Game 6. Phillies are winners 6-0. With 3's a crowd, I'm Preston Vargas. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you again later.